Hi everyone, today I'm going to show a brief tutorial about how to use Procreate. So to start off with, in the top right you can change your colors and there's different palettes. You can also select precise colors using the dial. And then also in the top right, if you look along that top bar, there's a section for the brush library. And so explore around looking through the different brushes that you have available to you. You can experiment with painting, drawing, inking, and so on. And inking is what I'm working with right now. So using your fingertips, you can rotate your canvas. And then I'm using the Apple pen to draw my sketch. And if I make any brush strokes that I'm not happy with, on the bottom left hand side you can see there's two little arrows pointing forward or back. The backward does an undo and the forward does a redo. So now I'm going to be working with the eraser tool, and I like to use this to soften the saturation of my colors and also to make more precise lines. So that top little spectrum bar that I'm pulling up and down is the size of my brush, and the bottom one is the opacity. So when I'm trying to make really straight lines like right now, I'm having a thin brush with the highest opacity, but if I'm trying to make the little highlights on my leaves, my petals, then I'm going to use a wider brush and a lower opacity. So really for this drawing here, I'm just adding shadows with a darker shade of the color when I opened up the dial and just went to a darker one on that value scale. And then I'm adding the highlights with my eraser in this drawing. And I just like to make sure that I make new layers every time I create a new part of my drawing so that those layers are staying separate and I can manipulate them as separate objects in my canvas. So to create a new layer, I just click the icon that's second from the right, the two little squares, and to make sure that you're drawing on the new layer, make sure that it's selected in blue. At the very end of the video, you'll see me saving my final drawing, and that goes to the little wrench in the top left, and then go to the share icon and select the file type that you want to save. So I normally save a JPEG file. Those are really the basics for how to use Procreate. Have fun and experiment with different brushes, different opacities, different brush sizes. Try to experiment with layering. You can rearrange the order of your layers to create different effects there, and really just have fun and experiment. This app has so much to offer, and so much of the learning process just comes through trying different things and seeing what happens. So happy creating, have fun, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.